Hi everyone, you know when you want to just finish the session and cool your horse down and you're not sure what kind of things to look at? So here is 3 things that's very important before you finish the session. The first one is lowering the expectation of finishing the session. So that means if your horse know you're about to end the session and he's behaving like the session is ended by the way he's responding to your aid, by the way maybe he's taking you to the gate, by the way that he become very lazy, etc. So if any of those signs do shows up while you're training your horse and you want to finish the session, you actually do things to change the expectations, such as move your horse into trot, change directions, make sure your horse isn't thinking about ending the session. The next thing I would like you to look at is cooling the horse body. So the breathing, the horse, you do enough walk until the breathing is settled, and that side of it. So cooling the horse down physical wise. And the next thing will be, which also important, check if your aid of slow and go is working before you actually finish. And that's depend on the horse temperament and how your horse normally is. If your horse is energetic and he wants to move all the time, so these kind of horses you want to make sure the slow is working very well, the standing still is working very well, the walking is working very well before you finish the session. If your horse is more lazy type, maybe you check a couple of times if your horse responds to your aid of forward before you finish the session. With some horses actually I will try to finish the session with after cooling the body a little bit, the breathing is settled, nothing gonna harm the horse if I move him half a lap of trot. It's fine, you can always cool them down by hand. Even if you're doing ground, you can always cool them down in the way back to the stable. And here is one thing actually that I learned ages ago, years ago, when I was only 14 years old. And I learned it from a person, he's not a trainer at all, he actually passed away, he's a good friend. And we used to ride together. He was about 15 years older than me. And this guy showed me something and taught me something that I use until this day in my psychology balance. So he taught me when we came back from hacking, he said, Shady, we need to do parking. And I said, what parking is? He said, we need to walk past our gate few times, walk around, do a circle, walk around, do a circle. When the horse is not thinking that we're going inside back, we're gonna go inside back to the stables. And he wasn't a trainer at all. And that stuck in my head, and that's years before I started learning anything to do with horsemanship. So this tip is very important, and I hope that video helped you as helped me in the past. Thank you.